Hello students, Logan Phillips here. This is instructional lectures about the Simnet environment, giving you a good overview, a little bit more in depth than that first introductory video you watched at the beginning here. So this video is going to cover the projects. Now we always have two different types of projects, guided and independent. Now the guided projects and the independent projects are pretty much the same outcome, but one is giving you a step-by-step instruction and one is just telling you what to do. If you've read the Sim books and you've taken the SimPass, the guided projects and independent projects should come as no problem. Now to start this, we're going to open up a class and I'm going to go on the left hand side and I'm going to choose projects. Now you can see I'm working with the concepts, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, all these different ones. And I'm just going to start on the guided project 1-2 for Word. Now with this, to accomplish a guided project or an independent project is the same process. First you click on the project itself. And you open up that project and you have 3 downloads on the left hand side. One is best practices. Let's go ahead and open it up and see what it looks like. And all this is telling you the steps that you should be able to accomplish to install and complete this particular project. Now this is an optional download. You don't have to download it. I wouldn't suggest downloading it over and over again. It's telling you the steps that you're going to really want to do to actually get started on the project. But the two pieces you will want to download and must download are the instructions and the start file. Now I'm using a PC, so I'm going to look for the PC icon. Of course the Apple is for Apple Macintosh products. And if it has both, that means it's for all versions, Apple or Mac. And so I'm going to open up my instruction file first. And you can see here my instruction file will give me a step-by-step instruction on how to complete this exam, or this project. So first step is always open up the pieces. And then we go through here making changes as expected for this particular project. So once you've completed all these individual steps, or after we download the instructions, the next thing we're going to download is the start files. These can be blank documents, they can be blank access databases, they can be very complex things that you're just making changes to, but they are a variety of different styles of start documents. They're the things that you're going to begin with, that you're going to either update, create, or make more advanced of. They are your student start files, and they are digitally signed to your particular name. Notice that as soon as I downloaded it, it says Logan Phillips, my first and last name. Now, we're going to have to enable editing. And once you've enabled editing, the thing you're going to have to do is work through these projects, accomplishing all the tasks that were on the instruction file. Now, after you've done all the tasks and all the steps of the instruction file, what do you do with this particular project? Well, you come back here into your Simnet environment, and on the right-hand side, you have an Upload My File button. So if we click on Upload My File, we can look through here, and we can find our project. Bet mine's in downloads. Let's see here. Looking for it real quick. Here we go, Logan Phillips. So you'll find this file that you've created and worked with and then uploaded. And you're going to say, yes, I want to submit the file. And it's going to grade it and give you a score on this particular item. And it's going to say, oh, you made these mistakes. And so you can see the mistakes you made on the left-hand side, and it will actually give you an image on the right-hand side of exactly where that mistake is located. So I can say here on step 9, I did not change the font style to bold on 9C. So I come over here and I look for 9C, I can see right here, and I should have changed some online courses to bold, and I didn't do that. So your instruction on the left will actually align to the picture on the right and give you an exact expectation between the two. So you know exactly where you made the mistake. And of course, you're always free to go through and resubmit and redo the assignments up to 3 times. Now I'm going to close this particular one out. And I'm going to see here that I have no attempts remaining. And with these no attempts remaining, I can see that I scored a 0, a 7%, and a 0%. As a student, I give you the permission and ability to delete some of your own attempts here. So if I say, man, that 0% was not a good score, I don't want my professor looking at it, I can say, yes, delete these results. And now I have a 3rd attempt on any of my projects I can do. And I can do that to all of them, some of them, but realize that if you delete them, I can't grade them. I'm not going to see them. They are gone. So it's like you never turned them in. So make sure you're keeping those up. If you need additional attempts, you can delete your poorest attempt and give yourself a new try. I guess that is the projects, how to find them, how to download them, and how to upload them for actual grading. All right. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Bye, guys.